Hello and welcome back to Drunk Approach, where today it's a special video because I have now reached 100 subscribers. I think we're over that now. Thank you so much and cheers to you. Warm again. Genuinely though, thank you, because I didn't think anyone would take any interest in any of this rubbish, but some of you have, and that's really nice and makes me want to keep doing them, so that is a good thing. Thank you. So to celebrate, I thought we would do something a little bit different today. I want to try and land this Cessna. You can see it's a Cessna. What would be a cool dead stick landing to do? Like, should I try and start the plane like at 30,000 feet and try and land it somewhere? And it made me realise that actually, why limit myself? Yeah, the ground is cool and 30,000 feet is cool, but I want to go a little bit higher. How about 400,000 feet? I'm going to dead stick landing this Cessna from space. And for all you flat earthers out there, there's the curvature. It's real. I mean, obviously this isn't real, it's a game, but you know, it's based on reality, kind of, apart from the fact that there's a Cessna in space. Okay, so the game's paused right now. I am over the UK. That is Scotland, and that is the south of England, and there is Northern Ireland and Ireland, sort of around there. We're going to try and land at Newcastle Airport, which I think is somewhere down there. Wait, where's Scotland? There's Scotland. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. So, without further ado, I'm going to unpause and see what happens. Pretty normal so far. You can see our speed is rapidly increasing. That is because we're being sucked down to Earth. There's no engine. You can check inside. There is no engine there. Nothing is switched on. All I've got is my analog controls, and at the moment they're doing nothing because there is no air. So at the moment we're just free falling and just hoping that by the time we get to the air then I can control it. Now obviously there are a few quirks here that make it slightly unrealistic. One being that of course, Cessnas can't go to space. All the passengers would die. Also, most spacecraft, when they fall from Earth, they have like a heat shield, because when you hit the atmosphere at a certain speed, it creates a lot of heat, and the whole thing would blow up without that heat shield. We don't have that. I'm not sure if it is going to blow up. If it doesn't, yeah, fair enough. Not very realistic. But we're not dealing with realism here. We're dealing with the Cessna in space. It has started tilting quite violently. Not sure why, but we can see the east coast of England vaguely through the clouds. My scenery, as you can see, is having a meltdown because we're falling from space, probably. Fair enough. Okay, can I input controls yet? I can input controls. Okay, where's the airport? Oh, and as you can see, my propeller has just started spinning. That's because the air flowing through the blades is making it rotate. My engine is not on. There's no engine on here. We are just free falling. Okay, I need to start kind of thinking about how to land this. So, where is the airport? There it is. That's it there. You see that? So that's the River Tyne. So I'm going to keep diving down. And I've obviously got to try and conserve enough speed to land it, but not go too fast, because otherwise I won't be able to land it and I will crash at the end of the runway. So there's a balancing act here. It's a very light plane, so it shouldn't be too difficult to slow down with a bit of kind of wobbling around. But at the moment we're just going to continue to free fall. We're at 30,000 feet. No power. I've got no flaps either. No speed brakes or flaps, because I think the engine has to be turned on. The hydraulics have to be turned on or something like that for that to work. I tried using them. They don't work unless the plane is on. Whether that's realistic or not, I don't know. So there's Tynemouth, for those of you who know the northeast of England. Lovely place. Now, one technique to take speed off that I've seen, and gliders do it, is if you dip, dive, dodgeball reference, and then pull up like that, you can see my speed has rapidly decreased. So that's going to be my technique to slow this down as we get a bit closer. But for now, we do need to keep the pace going if we're to make the actual runway, which is there. There it is. Now, of course, everyone in the Cessna will have died because there's no air in space, and this is not a spacecraft. So right now, we're just delivering home the bodies, I suppose. And we want to do a good job of that, you know, you've got to respect the families. Okay, so we're at 190 knots and 4,000 feet. So it's going okay. I'm still going too fast though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip down, dip, dive, dodge, dive down, and then pull up again. There we go, that's cut loads of speed, maybe a bit too much. Our altitude's okay though, we've got 2,000 feet, so I've got time to get more speed back by just kind of descending, really. And I should reiterate once again, we have got no power on board, nothing's turned on. All I have is my yoke stick and my rudder pedals. It's looking okay, a bit fast, but that's doable. I'm gonna just dive here and then come up again and just kill a bit of speed. There we go, 100 knots, that's a bit better. And hopefully this should go okay. Speed's looking good. Gonna change the camera angle there slightly, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna, I've got no flaps, so it's a bit tricky to regulate my descent, but there we go. There we go. Look at that. Well, there you have it. We have landed a Cessna with no power from space in a pretty good way. Look at that. No problems at all. I'm an astronaut. In truth, though, that wasn't too difficult. Let's try a plane, which will give us more of a challenge. And I'm thinking about the largest aircraft in the world. Well, it was the largest aircraft in the world. The Russians destroyed it. It was in Ukraine. So once again, we're gonna change the altitude and up we go. La 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 la. Bang. Look at that. It suits space, doesn't it? It looks like it could be some futuristic spacecraft. It's not, but I've obviously got 6 engines. We're not going to be using any of them. Also, again, the speed brakes, the flaps, they don't work. So I am going to literally just be using my yoke and the pedals, and we're going to try and land at Newcastle Airport again. So, without further ado, I'm going to click unpause. I'll be interested to see how this falls because it is the largest aircraft ever made, and I'm wondering if is it gonna dive like the Cessna did, or is it gonna go tail first? That would be bad. That will make it tricky. It's also incredibly heavy. With the Cessna, I was able to do the little dive and come back up and shave a lot of speed off. This is less maneuverable. So slowing this down is my biggest worry right now, for sure. Over 1,000 knots now at 335,000 feet, and it's quiet, it's peaceful. It's quite nice. Maybe they could offer this as a service one day. I know Blue Origin does something similar now, but this one would ban Katy Perry. I don't want to hear her sing when I'm in space. Can you imagine being stuck on that thing? And you're thinking, oh, just what a moment, what an incredible thing to have done. And then, baby, you're a firework. Shut up. Okay, we're diving now. That's interesting. And, oh, is it going to flip over? It's thinking about it. Okay. Okay. What are you thinking about, Antonov? Can I control things yet? Oh, I can. Okay, let's try and lift the nose of this thing, which it doesn't want to. I'm pulling back as hard as I can. Okay, you can hear the wind flowing now. We're in the air. Oof. Yeah, we're going 1,300 knots, which makes it difficult to maneuver. Almost certainly it wouldn't be able to handle at that speed, but We don't operate in reality here on Drunk Approach. We operate on entertainment. There's the River Tyne. And where's the airport? I'm just going to swing round again. Yes. So that's where we need to land. What's my approach going to be here? I'll have a beer. I'll think about it. I need to descend a bit more. So we'll go over the North Sea slightly. And then turn round. Yes. That's good. 5,000 feet. Where's the runway? Is that it there? Yeah, that's it there. You can see the lights. Speed's still really fast, but we've got time to shave off. So I'm gonna just do a dive here and then pull up. And that has shaved off a decent amount of speed. That's good, but it's hard to get the balance between altitude and speed right, because every time I do this pulley up thing, I'm gaining like 1,000 feet. There we go. Okay. Oof. Yeah, this is not the best approach, I'm not gonna lie. I've got no reverse thrusters and no speed brakes. Oh, speed's going back up again. The plane is so heavy. I don't think this is gonna go well. I think we're gonna be going too fast. Let's see. So, bit of rudder. I need to be further down. Come on, get down, get down. There we go. There we go. Come on. Go, get down. Okay, it's a heavy landing. I have bounced. The brakes are on full. Ooh. The plane does not like anything that's going on here. I'm still going 200 knots. We're gonna crash. Well, not crash, just overshoot as we go over this motorway. Through those trees and that farm as well. Brakes are on full. I do support British farming, so I hope that this is raising awareness of the acres of arable land we have here in the northeast. Look at that. Oh, little jump. Nice. Oh, yeah. Come on. This is getting ridiculous now. I'm still going 90 knots. Stop. Imagine if you were driving on that road. Ooh, yeah, I would have destroyed that car. Sorry, mate. Okay, and we're just gonna nestle right next to this pylon, or through it. Yeah, sorry. But we have kind of landed. Yeah, I don't think that's possible to dead stick a landing from space with an Antonov, but if you disagree, please let me know. I would love to see your attempt, and also let me know in the comments what plane you would like to see me land from space next time. Bye-bye.